I am on a mission to transform the 406mm telescope at the Rice Creek Field Station Observatory into a state-of-the-art research facility. This is my story. Last week, in episode 3 of Objective 406, we tested successfully the A-Smart Dome, and I was able to control it via ASCOM. This week, we're following up on the assumption that the 16-inch telescope behaves like the 8-inch telescope. Both are LX200 ACFs. So we're going to do the testing on the 8-inch initially before we start swinging around 250 pounds of glass. To control the telescope from the PC requires an RS-232 to USB converter. I found one online. It is the USAN green Meade LX200 GPS AutoStar 2 telescope control cable with the CP2102 chipset. I went with the 16-footer so that I have the distance if I need it. Today's challenge is to get the computer to talk to the telescope. I'm working with the Meade 8-inch, and I'm going to start with the sharp cap to see if I can use it to access the telescope. File, sharp cap settings, hardware. I'm going to go with Meade generic. My other option was the Meade LX200 GPS-R and eventually the POTH hub. So we're going to start with Meade generic, see what that gives us. Properties, it found the COM port. I'm going to go with OK, apply, OK. I do not have a camera, so I will go with a simulator camera for now. Let's see if it's going to connect. It connected. I had manually set the telescope to look to point to Polaris. Since we are indoors, I'm going to see if I can send it to a catalog target. Andromeda should be visible. It says its altitude 40 degrees northeast. Let's see if it'll go there. Telescope is moving. This is good news. It is going to where it thinks Andromeda is. I do not have plate solving indoors, obviously, not during daytime. And it is settling to where it thinks Andromeda should be. The next challenge is to open Starry Nights and see if I can connect that planetarium to the telescope. I'm going to go with a darker display so you can see what's happening. Telescope setup. Configure. Meade generic. Properties. It says we're already connected. And we'll go with OK. Connect. It connected. And let's see where it thinks the telescope is. There it is. It's putting it right on Andromeda. That's not a bad deal. Let's see if I can send it somewhere else. We're going to go to Koshab, which will take it past Polaris. It is moving. And this is good. This is good. Can we go to Polaris now? Slew to Polaris. And just for added measure, I want to see if sharp cap will send it back to 090, which is effectively where home is. It should not have to move too far. Yep, just a little bit. As soon as it settles, I'm going to see if Nina wants to join the crowd here. Okay, it has settled. Let's open Nina. Telescope. Will it connect to Meade? The settings are grayed out because we are already there. Let's connect. It has connected. Will it let me move the telescope east by a step? Nothing happened. Uh-oh. When I click east or west, it just keeps moving until I click stop. Okay, it's good to know that. And manual, I'm going to try 0 and 90, which should take it back to the home position. Nothing is happening unless it thinks it's already there. Okay. So I have 3 different programs that are open, all talking to the scope. I'm going to go to Dubai. And then I will see if Nina can send it back to its home position. Okay, this is indeed good. This is indeed good. So next step for us is to sync or slave the dome to the telescope. But for now, I am reasonably happy that I'm able to control the telescope through the ASCOM Meade generic driver. First things first, climbing the ladder to remove the plastic bag.